But low-key, the best Corrin is probably Sharp. He almost never plays her, but like, he's probably the best one. Yeah. So like, that's the level, just like any pocket character you can think of, Sharp can probably play it. But he is getting back to the Joker, at least to start off this one. I'm assuming this is best of 5, now that we're in Winners Finals.
I would think.
And Mars with the customary ZSS grab at the start when you're the closest one. Yep. Every ZSS goes for that. It actually works a lot in doubles. It's very funny.
Yeah, because you have to focus on like things that
like there's so many other things happening, and ZSS is like, hello, I'm over here. But yeah, so that was a really well-played set from Sharp and Craftis, but they're still most certainly the underdogs here.
Yeah, absolutely.
These are the 2 best doubles players in New England, and up there for some of the best in the world.
We are not going to pretend that they're not going to be here for sure. And it's also very nice to see Mars back at a local.
It is, yeah. Hasn't been going to weeklies, but still will be coming to regionals, we hope, as often as possible. He's been streaming a lot, doing really well with that, so good stuff to him on that. But great to see him, again, come out to one of these and probably beat all of us up. Now, we talked about how good they were. However, Light did get gimped right away pretty much at the start of this game. They are down a stock, but very high % on blue team, and we already see Light up smash taking out Sharp's Joker.
And ZSS Fox team honestly has kind of the same traits as we were talking about earlier with Sonic and Metro, right?
Right.
Is that like any time you hit Fox and ZSS in the air, you hit ZSS Fox on the ground, you just gotta like fight the other one immediately.
Sharp tried to back air ZSS, and Mars flip jumped out, and the back air just killed Craftis. That's unfortunate. But yeah, it's definitely a similar idea. Oh, a spike out of nowhere from Craftis, and we're tied up on stocks. And that actually gets to something I was just about to talk about, which is ZSS's survivability. Not a very heavy character by any means.
One of the best stock tanks in doubles, just because she's so hard to hit.
She's so hard to hit. And in doubles, when you get so many of your kills from either stray hits or like quick 2-hit team combos, she's a character who you just can't really, go hit her and be like, all right, now I'm going to kill the Zero Suit.
No, not
like,
at all.
if you do that, you're going to lose focus on actually playing the game, and you're just going to let someone like Fox run over you.
Exactly.
So you've got to just take opportunities when they come to you. That was a fantastic spike earlier by Craftis to take advantage of that. But you need to do that so many times in a game, or you need to kill Fox 4 times. I mean, I think you need to approach this when you're fighting this team as if Fox has 4 stocks a lot of the time.
Yeah, absolutely.
No matter how good Light is, Fox is easy to kill. Like,
yeah,
it does not matter how good he is. That character is easy to kill.
It's easy to kill, and honestly, probably a little easier to kill in doubles as well.
Yeah.
Just because, oh wow, down throw into the back air, catching the DIN. Okay.
As we're talking about right there, he's died to 2 stray hits, and that was a quick 2-hit team combo.
Yeah.
Quick, like, they saw an opportunity with the down throw. That was it. That was all they needed.
Out of here.
And a huge up smash. Light runs up and up smashes both of them, and we're tied on stocks. However, Mars is sitting at 100%.
Mars is sitting at 100%, but as we mentioned, that really isn't a lot of danger for him, honestly.
Right, once you're past 70, you might die to an Arsene move anyway, so it's just about not getting hit, which ZSS is so good at.
Yeah, exactly, and like Arsene's not online right now, the other teammate's Sonic, so
yeah.
Like, he can just kind of fly around here, and barring some kind of hard call out, he should be safe for a little bit.
Yeah, pretty much until he's at around, I would say 150-ish, or Arsene is on here. Arsene is almost here, though. Arsene is showing up now.
And actually gets a kill with the back air right as he shows up.
So as we've been talking about, Fox is easy to kill. ZSS is not, but they take 4 stocks off the Fox, and now Mars has to fight from 160.
160, yeah.
Nice slow dare, but didn't have a jump, and that's going to take it. So game 1 going to Sharp and Craftis.
Yeah, good stuff for sure.
And a lot of really good situational awareness from Sharp, especially with the Arsene back airs a couple of times there.
Yep.
Just found 2 quick opportunities to take early stocks, and that definitely was what won them in the game there.
Yeah, especially that most recent one, literally, because Joker Bear would not have killed right there.
Yeah.
Literally got that out as soon as Arsene came out.
Got hit by Mars. Arsene popped immediate double jump back air to kill the Fox.
Yeah,
just
like,
great awareness of the whole situation to take game 1.
Alright, so we enter game number 2 here. I believe we are going back to Stadium.
Yeah. And most of today has been played on Stadium, really.
Yeah.
We see a lot less counterpicking in doubles. Because
Yeah,
first of all, it's very rare that your teammates will both have the same really good stages. And if they have one, it's going to get banned most of the time anyway.
Exactly. And even then, it's also very unlikely that both players are going to like the same stages as
exactly,
well.
Yeah. So yeah, we see a lot of this. A couple of games on Smashville from a couple of people that I've seen, but that's about it.
seen like one battlefield, and that's
Yeah.
it's like nothing else.
A lot of the smaller stages get so cramped in a lot of these matchups, especially something like this, where you have 3 incredibly fast characters. And Joker's
And,
not
like, Joker's
slow
not
either.
slow, yeah.
But just the amount of space they can cover is really the whole stage instantly on something like Smashville or Battlefield.
Yep. Let's see if Light can make it back against her.
He's still trying.
He's alive, no
And
jump.
actually, Mars went to
Actually
save
makes it
him
back.
and dies for it. Oh, good down smash from Mars going back, though, ties up the stocks.
Yep.
So Light did get back, now sitting at 100, but percent honestly doesn't matter much for Fox. He can die whenever anyway.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
Craftis with what looked like an SD there. I couldn't see if he air dodged maybe or something, but
Yeah, it was
definitely
air dodge.
shouldn't have died there. Unfortunate for him.
Back it.
And once again, Sharp just going on the offensive at the moment that Arsene appears. Almost getting a kill with it there and getting a lot of damage down. I like that Zair jab conversion from Mars. Not being too greedy, knows that he can't get a kill off of it. Just get some damage, get them off stage, and more
Light-
importantly, let Fox recover.
And Light finally has lost his first stock now at 150%. He did an amazing job of holding on to that first stock. Especially, like, again, like, given that he's Fox against
Yeah.
these two characters.
Now, that is super impressive. However, Mars died trying to save him like very early in the game.
Yeah.
And that's put them a stock behind here. But we're in an interesting spot here where in this spot in doubles, it's hard to tell who's in the lead. Because you've got one team with a stock lead, the other team with a huge percent lead on both characters. So it's really about how early you can secure the stocks. There's one of them, and now it's tied on stocks and percent lead for red. Nice side B punish.
Not quite going to take it, but... Oh, nice. No jump on Craftis here now.
This has been a fantastic ledge trap sequence, even if they don't get kills off of it.
Yeah, this is great. They've got
So much damage on Sharp, putting him realistically in kill percent. And Sonic getting up to around 150 on his second to last stock. Mars punishing the full charge homing attack on shields. That thing isn't safe, it just feels like it.
Yeah, and we see Mars actually going down to the Arsene back here, having to take Light's second stock.
So yeah, direct opposite of last game, but a big up smash from Light there. He's so good at finding those opportunities in doubles.
Yeah, for sure.
And in singles, but you know, even more so in doubles.
And no nair flip kick here.
A little too far to
Little too
kill, I
close.
believe. And Craftis was pretty high up in the air. I don't think he would have gotten the spike. But Craftis, I think no jump there.
In a Besting, yeah, he didn't have a jump there, so. Not going to make it back, but even if he did, you know.
Yeah, bad spot. And their ledge
CSS and
trapping was
Fox, they have a
particularly strong
platform.
there.
Yeah.
So, good stuff from Mars and Light, bouncing back from game 1. Yeah, they didn't lose that hard in game 1. I think they didn't have any doubt they could win with the same team, same stage, all that. So they just run it right back. And I wonder if we see any counter picks here. Sharp, by far the most likely person here to switch. We've seen him play, as we were talking about, so many different characters. The rest of these guys pretty much all solo mains.
Play one character. Yeah, I don't even know if Craftis has ever touched another character.
Yeah.
Like,
And Light most certainly doesn't on a regular basis.
yeah, we're not going to do that.
Mars, like, is capable of playing other characters, but doesn't really do it very often.
Yeah.
But yeah, Craftis and Light, I haven't even seen them play anyone else. I think I've seen Light play Falco like once, and then it was like, nah, back to Fox.
Falco once. I've seen him play Korn like once. That was weird.
That's funny. Yeah. All right, going over to Kalos. Is this the Sharp Corrin? It's not going to be.
No Korn, no Korn.
Oh, Sharp Diddy. Okay.
Okay.
I like this pick. Really good individual matchup into Zero Suit, really bad individual matchup into Fox.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of the stuff that makes it bad against Fox is kind of mitigated by doubles to some degree. Because Fox will not always be the one who's in your face. Fox will have to fight your teammate at some point in time and leave you alone for a bit.
Yeah. And definitely when your teammate is a Sonic, that point in time might come sooner rather than later. For sure.
Exactly, and that teammate can kind of force that. As
Yeah.
good as Sonic is at camping and playing defensively, also very good at forcing you to be the one, like, forcing you to fight him instead of his teammate at times in doubles, just because he's fast enough that he can choose that. Yeah.
And there's also the fact that a lot of the stuff that Diddy does is relatively safe, so there's relatively small punish windows in singles. But in doubles, obviously, stuff like that matters a lot less.
Exactly. It also does, however, mitigate some of the reasons that ZSS struggles against Diddy. Because Diddy doesn't get to like play defensively with a banana at all times. Kind of has to go in with his normals in doubles to some degree. or camp and still use his normal to keep you out, but like, the point is you will not have a banana at all times the way you might in singles against Zero Suit.
Yeah, exactly. And also in doubles, like if Diddy like pulls a banana, there's 3 other people. Someone might just grab it.
Yeah, you have to be so careful on when you actually take a banana in doubles.
Yeah. If you pull one out around the opposing team, they might not hit you. They just might take your
Yeah,
spot.
we played a Diddy team in Losers Round 1 today, and like the guy just like would not stop pulling bananas.
So like, all right.
So they're like, all right,
Cool.
well, that's ours now. So, yeah, Diddy definitely a character who's like very difficult to play well in doubles. He's hard in singles in this game too, but like specifically in doubles, there's a lot you have to consider, and you don't really get to use the character's best strength. But he is still quite strong. You just have to play very differently.
Yeah, and a lot of his weaknesses get mitigated to some degree as well.
Exactly. He becomes more well-rounded than he is in singles.
Yeah. But I feel like that's a thing. That's just a general effect that doubles has on a lot
For
of characters.
sure, yeah. There's a few where like their strengths get so emphasized in a specific way.
Yeah.
Which I think Sonic is actually kind of on that list.
Oh, for sure.
Sonic, the way Sonic plays in doubles is terrifying. And that down throw is also one of the best combo throws in the game in doubles.
Yeah, for sure. Sonic definitely amazing advantage starter with that down throw. Doesn't really have to press a button in doubles ever.
Right, you just move around. Like with spin dash or just running.
Yeah, like I am so much less scared of a Sonic that is pressing buttons at me in doubles than one that's just like running around or standing there.
And Craftis has always had such good movement that he definitely fits more into that second category, and it's so scary to fight him.
Exactly. Catch out the spin dash here with him there.
Mars has only used side B a couple of times in this set, but they've been very good decisions every time.
Yeah, for sure. They've been
really
great,
come down and whiff punish things with that at max range without hitting his teammate, which is very easy to do with that move in doubles. That was a bit of a risky up smash from Palka, taking a ton of sorry, I assume the Diddy is Palka. It is not. That is Sharp.
It is Sharp.
Yeah, Sharp's Diddy going for the up smash. I don't mind the first anti-air one, but just kind of flailed away with the second one and has taken 80% for it. Still has not gotten back to neutral. He might die off of this.
Yeah.
Oh, he falls out his yes, that's fair, but the barrels explode on the side, and we'll go to game 4.
Yeah. It's a little bit too low there. Did not angle that quite far enough up. Might have died even if he did.
Very possible. Yeah, that move is finicky. It has been forever. I play Diddy in Brawl. It's worse.
Yeah, I don't know why it does that. Like,
it's the best it's ever been in this game, but it is still a struggle to control it well. But yeah. So is it all best of 3?
I don't think so. Yeah, because they're still playing.
Okay.
Here.
Yeah. Just wondering if
This
you
should
went
be
back to
best
us.
of 5.
Hello. We're still
Hi.
here. But I think this is still going.
Yeah.
So yeah, this will be.
Same thing. And
Back to the Joker.
Back to the Joker from Sharp. Yeah.
So tried the Diddy, didn't work so well. The Joker worked great game 1. Game 2, I feel like the character choice didn't matter so much. It was just some really great
fine game
conversions
2.
from Mars and Light.
Yeah, it worked fine game 2. They just got Mars and Lighted.
Yeah.
So definitely.
And they showed game 1 that they can hang with that.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like even when their opponents are playing well, they can still hang with them. So go back to the original strategy, same characters, same stage, and we'll see if they can make some adjustments here to take game 4. And right away, Light at 80% or so. And this is what they need to do. You know, I think, like, Light living so long in game 2 was definitely an anomaly.
Yeah.
Like, that's good on him that he was able to do that.
But that's
you
not
can't rely
supposed
on
to
that
happen.
being consistent. And I think on blue side, you'll absolutely take, you know, Light taking a bunch of damage early, and then see if you can get a straight hit to kill him, like, really quickly. All right, well,
Like that.
killed Craftis too, but not the worst situation. I feel like Fox is a character, since Fox is a character who's more likely to just die in a couple of interactions once in a while, that's, you know, if anything, a slight win for blue team, because Sonic a much better character at stock taking normally.
Yeah.
Regardless of the fact that Light is clearly able to do it sometimes. Oh, almost gets that down smash in. That would have been a kill for Mars.
Oh, really nice rear on the air edge there from Mars.
And that's also something Mars is so good at in doubles. You know, he was going off stage in a position where he could definitely mess with Sonic's recovery. Sonic goes low, Mars adjusts, goes for a read on the Joker, and then gets the kill on Sharp.
Yep.
And one thing I find so funny about Mars, if you watch him, you'll assume he has the best reaction time. Self-admittedly, he has one of the worst reaction times of any of the good players. But he just thinks so far ahead of everyone. And then he moves so quickly and thinks so quickly, he's just not really reacting to everything. He's just like, he's on another level a lot of the time.
Like playing. He's just on his own planet.
And he moves so quickly that it's very hard to deal with that, because he's not reacting to what you're doing most of the time, especially in doubles. He's like reading the whole position of the situation and going in from there and, you know, coming up with a plan for whatever's happening from there. But he's so willing to adapt that on the fly. And we've seen him take some stocks like that. However, as we mentioned earlier, you have to treat this team like Fox has 4 stocks, and they've been burning through them this game.
Sure. Definitely got both members of the red team here on 1 stock, with Sharp actually with 2, and a solid chance to nab another Ascend this stock if he can stay alive a little bit longer.
Yeah, if he can also just Rebels guard like 1 strong hit, he'll have it pretty much right away.
Exactly.
And ZSS and Fox have some moves that do a lot of damage. You know, just, if you Rebels guard a back air from either of these, you probably already have it.
Yeah, for sure. And then even beyond that, you know, time is also a factor. So Joker, probably the worst character stock tanking on this team, but that's not saying a whole lot.
Right, Sonic's one of the best in the game at that. Oh, and everything crashing and burning for everyone, actually.
Everybody dying. Now we've got
since Blue Team had the advantage going in, they're the ones who come out with the advantage on top here. And Light is in some trouble.
Yeah, Light at relatively low %, but like again, just recovering.
Yeah, it's Fox. Like,
so
it doesn't matter.
Like,
ooh, goes for the up smash. I like that call out. It didn't quite work, but he was really close. That's the kind of hit you need in this situation in order to make this comeback.
yeah.
If you can get that one quick hit on Sonic without being punishable by, you know, a Joker F smash, something like that. If he doesn't have Arsene, he can't really kill you in 1 hit without that.
Oh,
that was an adventurous move. And Joker actually dies from that.
Oh, wow.
And that was the player at lower % by far. So now this is just a dead even last hit game.
Yep.
Which certainly is a situation where I'd give Fox the advantage.
Oh, in this matchup, absolutely. Oh my goodness.
4 empty hops right in a row. Craftis definitely scared, but up B's out of there. Definitely a very smart move to keep his composure and not try to challenge that. Yeah. But the back air might take it, and that will do it.
Yeah.
A 3-1 for Mars and Light. Some unfortunate circumstances in the end of that game 4.
For sure.
But well played to Mars and Light. Light keeping his cool and winning that 1v2. You know, when there's SD, you take it.
Yeah.
Stay focused, and Light was able to win the 1v1.
Moving. And that's going to be that, yeah.
So that is our winners finals.
Grands. Yeah.
No surprise there.
So we don't have another match ready yet.
Okay.
If you guys want to stall, it's up to you.
Yeah, we
Sure.
can hang out.
Yeah.
Do you want to do the next match?
Sure. Yeah. All right, we'll hang out for a little bit. We are waiting on losers bracket. Yeah. Do you know who's in there?
We can see if Smash GG wants to be my friend today.
We'll find out. I have no internet.